Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Iron Torch 20, and this is one Let's Play I'm going to get into in between trying to record the Gex series, and that's going to be Little Nemo the Dream Master. And with my birthday coming up, I might as well just get into this game, and I actually was meaning to do this game after Gex, but I mean, unfortunately, recording Gex has kind of taken a while, and let's see, I just finished like my third or fourth failed take. I mean, I'm still gonna try that again, but at the same time, I just want to make sure there is something going on with my channel. But either way, the story of this is based off of the 1989 movie Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland, and also based off of a former newspaper comic. But one thing I did like about that particular comic was the creativity involved in having those adventures, or those dreams that Little Nemo had. But either way, this takes place in 1905 New York, which was when the comic started. It was actually a newspaper comic, as I've said before. Let's see, it does have a pretty lengthy history to it, and I know there's a lot of things you can look up on Google about it, and let's see, there's also a movie called Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland in 1989. And I know that the Happy Video Game Nerd did a review on this game. It was actually one of his first ones. And he does explain a lot of the history to it too. So I mean, I don't really think I need to explain too much about it. And this is where the origin of the phrase "don't take candy from strangers" came from. But either way, the basic premises here is that some people, or the princess from Slumberland, wants to invite Little Nemo there. So basically it's just a, I guess, different kingdom or something that happens in dreams. Yeah, I think that's how that worked. But anyway, like I said before, this was based off of the 1989 movie. And it is a very enjoyable movie, and it's definitely worth watching. You can't really find a physical copy of it, but you can definitely watch it on YouTube. I know it's there, and I know that's how I watched it. But anyway, let's see, getting into the game. It is kind of an exploration slash platformer slash action game. And you do feature Flip that Mickey Rooney did the voice of him. And then they do explain that you do have to use candy in order to use certain creatures to ride them. And with these early levels, what we gotta do is we gotta find the necessary number of keys in order to get out of the level. But either way, your main method of, I guess, attacking is throwing candy, and with certain creatures you can feed them and then use them in order to do different things. And for example, the frog is good for jumping on enemies and also good for jumping high. But he is pretty slow. And speaking of jumping on enemies, one problem I do have with this game is just the way that it's so hard to defend yourself when you're not on when you're not on a friend. And also, depending on what friend you're on, sometimes you have trouble avoiding enemies. And that wouldn't be that big a problem, except that this game is pretty much up there with Ghosts and Goblins and Ninja Gaiden when it comes to the most obnoxious enemies you can find. And we haven't even gotten to the worst of it, but this game is chock full of those small, fast enemies that everybody loves to see, that are hard to avoid. And also, the respawning in this game is horrendous, and you're gonna be seeing me dying a lot just because of those things. But let's see, what we're doing now is, we gotta take the mole. And let's just get down here before that stupid thing kills us. Let's see, I think what I gotta do is... yeah, I gotta go down there. And yeah, this game does encourage a lot of exploration, and it does encourage a lot of, just looking around just to find the keys, because especially in the later levels, there are gonna be more keys we're gonna need to use, and we are definitely gonna need those, just to finish the level. But also, the game does encourage you to explore, and it does encourage you to use your brain when it comes to trying to solve things. But what I do like about this game is the general, or I guess the whole childlike atmosphere there is to it. And the movie does a pretty good job with that too. And also, it does have some pretty good life lessons about it, about like responsibility and those kind of things. Let's see, yeah, I think I gotta go here. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about when it comes to those small, fast enemies that are hard to avoid. Especially when you're the lizard, when you can't really attack them in any way. And no doubt you're gonna be seeing me dying a few times because of that. Oh, with that said, I got 6 keys, and that is the end of the level. And I think what I'm gonna be doing is only 1 level per video. I mean, I might just do it that way because I don't really know how many times or how long some of those levels are gonna take because they do get bigger. But like I said before, I do enjoy this game for a lot of different reasons. One of them involves the, I mean, besides the atmosphere, there's also good music, good graphics, good controls. But with that said, I will elaborate more on those in the next video, so I'll see you then.